There are about 180 currencies around the world. So the chances are, especially if you enjoy travelling, that you're going to have more than just Australian dollars in your pocket during your lifetime. It's therefore valuable to know what currencies are and how to convert them. First of all, a currency is what's called the legal tender or legally accepted money in a country or a region. The reason that each country tends to have its own currency is that it makes things easier for governments when setting national monetary and economic policies. Europe is a region that in the last few decades has adopted a single currency, being the euro. But such a move has not come without its complications, and there have been many recent discussions as to whether this system can continue to work. So it's safe to assume, at least for the foreseeable future, that nations will continue to have their own currencies, and Australia is no exception to this. The implication of the world having different currencies is that people have to figure out the value of one currency against another. So let's say you have 100 Australian dollars and you're traveling to the US and want to convert your money to US dollars. How do you go about this? Well, firstly, you have to identify the base currency and the quote currency. The base currency is the currency which you have or the one which you're starting with. In this case, this is Australian dollars. The quote currency is the one which you want to convert into. In this case, this is US dollars. When you're trying to find the exchange rate, the base currency always has to be on the left-hand side, and the quote currency has to be on the right-hand side. So if you type in AUD/USD into a search engine, or on the website of a currency exchange, you'll find the exchange rate that you're after. Now, hypothetically, if the exchange rate is 0.75, what you do is you take the amount of base currency you have and you multiply it by the exchange rate. So, in this case, you take 100 Australian dollars, multiply it by 0.75, which is 75 US dollars. If you want to convert backwards from US dollars to Australian dollars, then the process is just as simple. All you do is the opposite. Instead of multiplying this time, you simply divide the amount of US dollars you have by the exchange rate, which was 0.75. And as you can see, we get back to 100 Australian dollars. There is of course another way of going about converting backwards. You can just find the USD/AUD exchange rate. So this time you're now making the US dollar the new base currency. And if the exchange rate is approximately 1.33, you multiply this by the amount of US dollars you have, and you again arrive back at 100 Australian dollars. It's important that you practice converting currencies because it means that the next time you're shopping online or traveling overseas, you know how much items cost in terms of Australian dollars, and you can avoid getting ripped off.